This German tank wasn't actually German. You see, the Panzer 35T started life as the Czechoslovakian LTVZ-34. It was designed as a light tank to meet Czechoslovakia's military needs at the time. 298 LT-35s would be assigned to armored regiments to support infantry divisions and border areas in times of crisis. However, these tanks would mostly be used to suppress protest and violence being instigated within their own country. But following the German occupation of Czechoslovakia, 244 of these vehicles would be seized, and they would be used to substitute for the Panzer III medium tank. These tanks, now designated the Panzer 35T, would take part in the Battle of France, and they were also used in the invasion of the Soviet Union. However, due to the stopping of these tanks' production and absence of parts being made, it was decided to remove them from the front lines in 1941. Of the 244 original tanks, only 26 would remain in working condition, and in 1942 they would sell the remaining tanks to Romania. Some of these tanks would have their turrets removed and eventually be repurposed to artillery tractors and munitions carriers. It should also be known that these tanks weren't just used by Czechoslovakia and Germany. 10 Panzer 35Ts were ordered from the Afghan army in 1940, but they ended up being diverted to Bulgaria. Not to mention, once the Romanian army had their hands on them, they made some alternate versions of the 35T, including a version of the tank modified into a tank destroyer called the TACAM R2.